I've been an actor, primarily in commercial print work, and primarily based in San Francisco. I've done shoots and projects in LA as well, but primarily out here in San Francisco. And I've worked pretty consistently from 2010 to 2021, maybe a little bit 2022. In 2022, we had already been almost a year and a half into self-tapes, meaning you no longer went into a casting office in person to do the audition, okay? You recorded everything at home and then you sent it in. That was your audition. Now, for me at that time, what happened was, after, more than 10 years of doing this, booking consistently, been on billboards, had national commercials, tons of stuff. Even booked a small role on 13 Reasons Why, as the pharmacist, 2 or 3 episodes. Big deal. I did not book anything from 2022 to most of 2025. One of my buddies that I've known for a while is an actor in LA. He's also Punjabi, and has worked very consistently. So he knows what he's doing. He's in it. And earlier this year, my wife had told me, he's like, why don't you get coaching? Like, you used to go to workshops and this and that. My issue, personal issue, was I had this belief or this thing about, I had become, I always forget the word I want to use here, but acting is something that I love. Been doing it for a long time. It's a lot of fun. It's the most fun thing I do out of all my different jobs and things that I do every day. And I had this excuse or complaint that, oh, well, you know what? I'm not booking anything anymore. I'm more of an in-person actor, like, and basically I was making a lot of excuses and complaints. Like, I had complaints about, like, oh, well, when you're at home, you got to set up your stuff and then you got to change and do all this stuff. And my wife had told me, like, why don't you get a coach? Like, what are you doing? You used to go to workshops and do all these things. And so I reached out to my buddy, who, again, like I said, working consistently, very similar look, Punjabi guy, has been on a ton of different shows, commercials, and this year, I think he booked 4 or 5 national commercials this year. And it just so happened that he posted on his Instagram that, a lot of people have asked me about coaching, so I'm gonna, be working with actors on auditions. And so I was like, you know what? Let me reach out to him. And literally, we've only been working together in this capacity for 20 days. I've had 10 auditions and I've booked 2 of them, which is, if you know anything about acting, that's an insane rate, insane percentage of booking. Most of the stuff you get rejected from. Most of acting is getting rejected from auditions. Most of acting is just being very good and enjoying the audition process. Because otherwise, I know a lot of actors, there's